Fear the Walking Dead, episode 2, We All Fall Down.
Yeah, we did.
Kind of a they take a break from the whole apocalypse. Well, they don't take a break from the apocalypse, but they like meet several new characters, which is kind of nice that they introduced some new characters for at least one episode.
Yeah.
And I thought they were gonna get to a really great point in this episode with George and his crazy family, or George was the more crazy one. That he's kind of a survivalist and whatnot, and he's been set up for the apocalypse. But then it's just like it fails to deliver towards the end there with like it's like they didn't know how to end the episode in some ways.
Right, there's like just a lot of weird parts to this whole thing. Like you find out she has MS, and he just happens to stumble across the pills that were in a globe in the corner of a room. I don't know.
He's a druggie. He was looking everywhere, right? And then he came to the globe. Maybe he's and stuff.
He's like Gruff the crime dog, dude.
I was like, no, don't get back on the wagon. I like the. I was sad for him. I like the way the episode played out. I kind of looked at it as if they were just getting a glimpse of the way the world's falling apart, and then they're just gonna move on with their lives with this group has a new set of tools. They're just like, this was one little tiny pit stop. They learned a bunch of new things of how fucked up people are gonna be, and then they went on their way.
It was a big growing episode for Chris.
Yeah.
Travis's son.
Yeah, full on psychopath.
Yeah.
Crazy. Off the deep end. I think Pops, old Travis, is like, hey, better be fucking strapped the next time I'm one-on-one with Chris, dude. Drive a fucking pick through my eye.
Yeah, Carl's not the only serial killer on Walking Dead.
Well, it's kind of funny reading the comic, Walking Dead comic, and then watching both shows. I feel like Carl in the comics is more like Chris on Fear the Walking Dead.
That's what I was thinking.
Carl on The Walking Dead, the TV show.
Yeah, and
in this episode.
Yeah, totally. I was just like, oh my god, this is like baby Carl. Like, this is like the Carl. Like, he's just the angry, crazy little bastard. Yeah, and I like it.
Dude, Madison proved to be completely annoying.
Oh yeah, she's
yet again.
It's like, no, you can't take those kids, Madison. Like, you can't. That's worse. Like, don't take the kids. Did you guys want them? Did you think she should take the kids?
No.
Yeah, I was like, you can't. You're not. No, that's worse.
I mean, she had good motives, but it was probably hard in that situation to take them out of it.
I don't even think her motives were right.
Just gonna be a fucking man and handle his woman.
He keeps trying. I think she's in charge of that relationship. Clearly,
yeah.
I don't even feel like they're together anymore. Actually, they just feel like two separate characters.
No, dude. No. Listen, you're fucking crazy. All right. No.
Chad, can I have a Dorito? No! It's like, all right.
And I feel like those kids are probably really screwed up by now, so taking them in, you're bringing on kind of like ticking time bombs in some way.
Yeah, and what did Strand say? No one else on the boat. It's my boat. Why are you going to disobey him? Like, who the fuck are you? It's not your boat.
Are we talking about Daniel? Because fuck that guy, dude.
Going through Strand's stuff and finding
out. Just like lurking around. If I was Strand, I'd be like, yo, bro. Get the fuck up out of here, all right? He's like, man, you watch over me like a hawk.
Well, what is going to happen with Strand? Because he wants to go south, and he's been talking to someone on the phone that, oh yeah, I'll be there soon, and blah, blah, blah. But he's still bringing all these people with him. So I don't know how that fits into the equation.
Maybe he told him, hey, I'm going to probably have a couple people, right? I'm going to find some people, and maybe there's more than he thought, but he said, I'm going to bring some people, and now he's bringing some people. Or maybe he's going to fucking do some weeding before he gets there.
Oh, yeah, well.
And he's going to kill a couple people.
And Ophelia can probably go, because they're, yeah.
I think whatever's happening is, like, it's leading towards, like, some kind of, like, governor situation where you're seeing, like, the first bad group of people rising up, obviously. I think wherever they're going, it's going to be a bad fucking situation. It's going to be awesome.
The big reveal in this episode was that the military pretty much napalmed half the United States.
Right. Or that half the United States has already fallen under zombie control.
Yeah, San Diego's gone. They said like Utah's gone, and anything west of Colorado is pretty much gone.
It seems like a pretty big operation.
At least the Midwest is
yeah. No, the Midwest is gone, Tristan. It's a neat look at the world. I'm loving the look at the world. Like, I think it's a really cool... Like, we're seeing things in The Walking Dead we always wanted to see. We're not getting that first look at it like we wanted to, but just to see that map and know, like, oh, shit, people were trying to...
And they're kind of, like, throwing up a big wall where these people probably can't go east because there's too much damage in between to even travel that far. Like, I don't think there's any possible way those two groups can ever intersect. It is interesting. Next episode that we'll meet the whole airplane girl.
I was actually really excited for that because that girl was cool as hell in that little web series.
Dude, and they've also been like, that's been like the trailer that they've been playing so hard is that whole scene that's going on in the airplane.
Yeah, that was cool. Did you watch the web series? Did we talk about that? I don't remember talking about it.
I watched it throughout the episodes.
Oh. I watched it as a whole thing. It was on AMC. I just watched it as it worked okay as like a straight shot, but it made me really like that character because she's badass as hell. Like, I think she's going to do some work. Did you not think she was badass?
No, she was. I thought she might have been too badass in that moment in some ways. Like, they made her too badass too early.
Like, I felt like she knows a lot. She, like, coming in, she knows more than, like, I feel like any of the other characters. Like, she knew that guy was sick. She knew how to kill him. She's like, you had him in the head. So, like,
why does she know so much?
Dude, that's the thing. That's what we love. That's why we come back every week.
Oh, great, dude. Is this another fucking, what's the guy from...
Eugene?
The Pretend? Yeah, is this another Eugene, dude? A fighting Eugene?
No, but I mean, she knew that you had to dome him to kill him, so, like, she has some kind of knowledge.
Well, let's be honest, dude. I mean, they live in the world that we live in, technically. That obviously is taken over by zombies. So we, as people, we've been talking about how zombies could take over the world in apocalypses, and it's not like this is a world that never thought about...
Oh, no, zombies don't exist. No, zombies don't exist in this world.
No, like, but I mean, like, they've never even had that idea. Like, nobody.
I think the premise is that there are no such thing as this concept that we have as zombies.
Well, the first season, that kid was all prepared for zombies.
Was he prepared for zombies? I think he was just prepared for the apocalypse. No. I thought I read in, like, one of the, like, the letter sections of one of the comics was that they don't know what zombies are in this world. I could be totally wrong, but I remember reading that early on.
Okay, because it's always been weird to me. Like, dude, we.
That's why some of them call them walkers, and some of them call them like like everyone has like different names for them.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
That just makes them all look like idiots.
Yeah, well, at least that girl had a lot of peppers, dude. She was prepped.
Well, for Fear the Walking Dead episode 2, what score you guys gonna give it?
Dude, this show is not selling on me, man. It's riding a very close 3, dude. But yeah, it's all right. It's hanging in there by a thread, dude. And once they get on this boat again, and I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm looking for, man. Just maybe I'm burnt out on like The Walking Dead, and like now I get into this, and it's not too much. It's new characters and stuff, but man, the story's not feeling for me. For me personally, dude, I'm not on board yet. Hopefully, something changes.
Yeah, man, I think I'm right there too on a 3. It was better than a 2, but not a solid 3. It's like by the skin of its teeth.
Yeah.
Just needs to get a little bit more action. They introduced us to a bunch of new characters, right? That ultimately are dead, all of them, and we're never going to see them again. The part when she was walking to the bird sanctuary and that song was playing, and then it kind of coincided with the lyrics of just like some people coming in to realize, man, it's some dark times ahead of us, fellas. That was the highlight of the episode for me. So,
dude getting shot on the pier as they ride away.
Yeah, the little boy as they're waving.
Boom, bye. Ray Romano's
they've got some work to do, but I'm hoping that next episode, the people on the gunboat like circle around or something like that, and they're like, "Oh shit, the heat is on."
I am right between a 3 and a 4 because I really like this episode. I liked what they were doing with the characters, and I like how much they grow, and I like the ending, and I like that the little baby zombie got some kills. But I'm gonna go with a 3 just because there's just something that just not entirely clicking, which sucks because I really started to like these characters a lot. I like Salazar.
Ugh.
Like, I feel like Salazar is the kind of guy you want around. He's useful. Like, I'd rather him than Travis.
He's got certain
Travis
skills.
will get me killed in 2 seconds. The thing I'm saying is, in that scene where the kid's pointing the gun at Travis, if Salazar is in there on his own, he pulls the trigger, kills it, the situation's done in 2 seconds. They take the kid with them, all is well in the world. But now they had to puss out, and then the kid goes and dies and makes more fucking zombies, dude. It's terrible. So I'm giving it a 3 because of that. And I'm super excited about, I like the ending. I like the Strand phone call thing. I think that's a good Walking Dead ending.
Now, is he on a cell phone or like a satellite phone?
First thing I said,
Yeah,
I think it was a satellite phone.
It has to be a satellite phone.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only possible way.
Because
the only place zombies can't get.
Towers are down.
Or can they?
Because cell phones are down, the internet's down. Is the internet down?
I'd imagine so.
Yeah,
Well,
because
how
power's down.
How does it all go down?
The power grid goes down, right? The power grid goes down, all the
Because
servers
there's not
drop.
some guy leaning back in his chair staring at the computer monitor making sure that it keeps going. Like,
No more Wi-Fi.
Because if the
Yeah.
government has the internet, the satellites are all still up, right?
who knows?
Yeah,
Dude? It's
well,
all over the place.
All right, that's another podcast that we are not going to be on.
I'm gonna go with a 3 as well. Scary when we're all on the same scores.
We're
But,
Confused, yeah.
it's at one point I was okay. This is gonna be the episode for The Walking Dead. Like turns into something really great, and like I almost got there, and then just like didn't work, and was boring to me at many points in the episode.
Oh,
Madison
dude,
is
totally.
just so brutal to watch. Like the whole garden scene with her, and that was no accident.
Yeah, I've yet to get a good episode with her.
Not the second one, anyways.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
There's always next week for The Walking Dead.